Hello, friends. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. Technology was not in my favor, but I hope we are live now. It was telling me that I couldn't stream, I didn't have enough storage. Anyway, all those wonderful things that happen when you try to do something outside of your comfort zone. Me and technology, we've learned a lot over the years, but we still have little disputes at times. So I apologize for being a few minutes late. I know it takes a few minutes for people to find the feed. So while people are finding me, hopefully there will be a way that I can stream this into our group. So just let me see if I can stream it into the group so more people can enjoy. And if you are here, make sure to drop a line in the comments. It makes me feel like I'm not quite so alone. And I love connecting with you and saying hello. And this is just a fun way that we can connect together across the miles, whether you live near me. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario. Or even if you live a little further away, we can still connect through the live videos. So hello. I would love to hear what you did on the weekend. If you're on my email newsletter list, you'll have seen that this past weekend I went to Niagara Falls with some girlfriends. And it's funny, from where I live, Niagara Falls, the Canada side, is only about 2 hours away. So it's not like a huge trek. But I forget to do little touristy things because it's so close by. So it was really nice to kind of do the touristy things, see the falls, eat up in this tower where you could kind of overlook the falls and all of that. So I had a great weekend. Tell me in the comments what you did this past weekend. And if you're not on my email newsletter list, please get on it because that's where I share all the news, whether it's upcoming classes, whether it's specials, whether it's just what's going on in my life. So go ahead and subscribe. You can click the link in the description, or you can use the Linktree/Stampin' for fun and put it in your browser and click on join my email newsletter list because I love to share what I'm doing with friends. Okay. Hello, Rose. Hello, Shirley. Okay, so there's lots of things to know, some time-sensitive things. So I want you guys to be in the know. We are in the middle of a 3-day stamp sale, which means stamps don't go on sale very often because Stampin' Up! Manufactures it themselves, and that's why they can control the amount of stock they have and things like that. So they tend not to go on sale. So that's why you want to take advantage when you can. It's only 3 days, and tomorrow's the last day. Tomorrow, October the 9th, is the last day. So how do you find out which stamps are on sale? Because it's not all the stamps. It is specifically the stamps that are in the annual catalog. So I know that can be confusing. So if you have a copy of our annual catalog, just go to the back to the index and look under stamp sets, and those are the ones on sale. But I always encourage you to head to the online store to browse. Even if you choose, like I still have people that just message me their orders, and that is totally fine. I don't want to discourage you from doing that. But let me see if there's a way I can show you sort of how to browse the sale. So you're going to make sure you go to stampinup.ca, and it should have like kind of a greenish sort of banner at the top. So let me see whether I can share this with you. Hello, technology. Let's be friends. Okay, maybe it's this one. Let's see. Okay, so right here, there's actually a lot of things going on. So this is the stampinup.ca. It's always good to put me as your demonstrator. So go ahead and set that right away as soon as you get to the site, because if you choose to shop, I always give a thank you gift for any order $60 or more if you shop online. So all the banners tell you all the specials that are going on, but I'll show you how to see which stamps are on sale. Just go to specials and then go to stamp sale. and then it lists all the stamps that are on sale. So, I mean, some of my favorites are here, like the citrus blooms. You guys should all know I am in love with the citrus blooms. When we had the DSP sale, I was like, get the paper. And so now's the chance to get the stamp set. It's only $30.60. Normally it's $36. Another one of my favorites is the sketched butterfly stamp set. We did a great card at Lunch Laugh and Craft with that one. But if you got my email newsletter list, you'll know that words are great. And I'm going to show you. So anyway, now we know where it is. Let me get back to, how do I stop screen share? Okay, and then let me pull up, let me show you. I think I shared with you last time. Hi, Rita. A card that I made for my husband for his birthday. And these stamps are on sale. This adorable bird's eye view should be on sale because it was in the annual catalog. Sorry about the shadow. I should turn off the overhead light. There you go. Maybe you can see it better there. This one's so adorable. I mean, the birds are super cute. You could make a little family of birds, but then it's got these little glasses, right? So that's really fun. And then it's got these books, which are great. Like you could put a little owl on the books. And then I think I showed like this cute pop-up that I did for my husband for his birthday with the little birdies on the books. So this stamp set would be great for like anyone who takes care of eyes or anyone who wears glasses or like teachers. I feel like it's good for. So pick it up while it's on sale. And then the other one that I used on this card is the saying hey. It's kind of like simple and classic font, but like there's just so many ways you can mix and match. Hey, congrats. Like it's like a casual sort of feel. This insert clever message here. You know, sometimes you don't know what to write inside a card. So anyway, this is one of the ones on sale too. So there's so many stamps on sale. I don't want you to miss out. If you have never shopped with me before, I would love if you choose to shop with me. All you have to do is go to the link in the description or Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. There's a dot between the R and the EE, and there's a link there to browse and shop my online store. But of course, you can message me as well, and I'm happy to help you. So some of you may be wondering how I did this cute little pop-up. I actually have monthly technique tutorials that are exclusive for my membership, my VIP membership. So you might be wondering, how do I become a member? So it's really easy to become a member. Again, you can learn more by clicking on the Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. Or the link in the description, but there's two ways to join my membership. So one is that you can join simply by being a Paper Pumpkin subscriber with me. You just have to choose me as your demonstrator. So if you're not a demonstrator and you're already receiving Paper Pumpkin, go and check your account to see whether there is a selected demonstrator listed. Because if it's not listed, you just have to call Stampin' Up and have me added as your selected demonstrator. And then you're a VIP member and you'll get that monthly technique tutorial. You'll also get a monthly craft and chat over Zoom, or where we can do our boxes together or craft whatever we want. Basically, we need to use our happy supplies and create. So, and you also get a 20% coupon that you can use once on an order of any size. So, membership has its perks. I would love to have you become a member through subscribing to Paper Pumpkin. And guess what? If you've never subscribed to Paper Pumpkin before, we have an offer ending in the next 2 days. It is all about saving on Paper Pumpkin, because with your first month subscription to Paper Pumpkin, you will get 40% off the first month, and then future months will be returned to the regular price, which I believe is $35 or so. Okay, so if you've never subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, now is the chance. Let me see whether I can, did they have something here? Here we go. Oops. It just disappeared. There was a banner on the site. So I'm going to tell you the special code. You just go to paperpumpkin.com. Actually, I think I put a link in the description. go to paperpumpkin.com, and then when you're subscribing, make sure to add the code HOLIDAY40, all caps, HOLIDAY40. And if you've never been a subscriber before, you'll get 40% off your first month's kit. And it is a Christmas themed kit, 10 Christmas cards you'll make with that all-inclusive Paper Pumpkin box. Okay, so that's one way to join my membership. The other way to join my membership is to subscribe to my surprise packet. I call it a surprise box, but really sending boxes in the mail is very expensive. So it's kind of a packet, and I'm not going to open it up because this is someone who just hasn't picked it up yet. But you can see we've embellishments. Sometimes I include ribbon. There's like 2 or 3 different samples of DSP in here. That new book treat box, there's a sample in there, some little card packets. So the surprise packet is really fun because it's a little surprise in the mail to add to your stash, but it's not whole packages of things. So it gives you a little sampling. And then that also gives you access to the technique video and the monthly craft and chat and the discount coupon, the yearly discount coupon. Okay, so that's how you join my membership. I would love to have you join. It's just a way for us to craft together and enjoy crafting together. And so who doesn't need friends to craft with? Am I right? So there's 2 ways to join my membership. Take advantage of that, especially while we've got these specials going on with Paper Pumpkin. Only 2 days to take care of that. Okay, what else? Starter kit is on sale. If there's so many things you love, or if you've been shopping regularly and you're like thinking to yourself, there's got to be a way I can save some money here, then the best deal is to join my team. Right now, you can choose $206 worth of product, and you pay only $135, no shipping. So if you haven't joined my Team Stick Stampers yet, you are welcome to join. A lot of people ask, do I have to do what you do? You don't have to. You can enjoy your discount and shop. But most people who stick around and love being a demonstrator, it's mostly because of the connection and the community. Where else can you have this fun, crafty community? I do special team challenges. I do special creative challenges. We have in-person get-togethers once a quarter. We get together in our Facebook group. So there's so many reasons to be part of the community. And right now is a perfect time to join. All you have to do is pick out $206 worth of product, pay only $135, no shipping. So you can't get a better deal than that. And it's a special process, the join process. So make sure you click the link to learn more. Or message me if you have any questions. Okay, I love to connect with my Team Stick Stampers and do special things. So let's get to the stamping. Are we ready? Okay, so I'm sure there's more things I want to tell you. I've got classes coming up, but we are very busy in the craft cave right now, preparing for the ladies retreat and retreat in a box. So lots of activity going on here, but I do have a holiday stamp camp with Jennifer Cotton happening. It is virtual, so wherever you are in the country, you can register for that. So now's the time to register for that, actually, from a November event, but I'm just very busy preparing for Ladies Retreat. If you already registered for Ladies Retreat, registration is closed because mass production is in effect. Tell us in the comments and what you're looking forward to. I know some of you are coming in person. That one filled up really fast. So, but the rest of you, I saw you, many of you registered for the retreat in a box. So I'm really trying to get those shipped out next week. Speaking of shipping, if you ordered last month and your order was online and over $60, or you shopped during the free shipping day, I have a gift for you. It's all being packaged in my pink envelopes, and I hope to get them out this week. Okay, so that's the update of everything. Keep commenting so that I know how you guys are doing. And let's do a little bit of stamping. Do you guys remember? Oh, wait, you can't see my thing. Let me just add this. Okay, do you guys remember, I had posted on my Facebook page about the Stampin' Friends stamp set, and I was so excited to buy it, and then I was like, "What am I gonna do with it? Which animal should I use?" And so I put it out to you guys, and I think the reviews were mixed. So many people said the mouse, which is not the first one I would have chosen. I actually want to use the moose, but then I got, got distracted and did something else. So I thought I'd show you what I ended up creating, and I'd love to share with you. And I hope it inspires you to craft and create. And of course, if there's anything you see that you want to purchase, go ahead and shop on my online store, and I'd be happy to give you a gift with any order $60 or more. That's just my way of saying thank you for supporting my small business. Okay, is this shadow bothering you? Let me see. I can turn off this light, and that might take the shadow away, but it just means I'm sitting a bit in the dark. Oh, my face is, I'm looking like the Twilight Zone here. Oh, well, let's see if that, I don't know if that's better. Okay, so this set is really fun. It's got a few words. It's got the cutest little animals. So I thought, what can we make with it? And it's got like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I don't know if you guys know what a Charlie Brown Christmas tree is, but tell me in the comments if you know what I'm talking about when I say a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Okay, so let's get started. I am going to use the Pool Party cardstock. This card is going to be a little bit non-traditional color. We're not going to go with the red and green. And what I'm going to do is we'll cut the card base as normal, 5.5 by 8.5, and we'll score it at 4.25. Okay, so that will be our card base. And I love Stampin' Up cardstock just because the color coordination is great. Oh, excuse me. Of course, I'm going to sneeze, and I never sneeze only once, guys, so be prepared. And it is fairly heavyweight. We now have different types of cardstock. So this is our milled cardstock. This is our highest quality heavyweight cardstock. But we do actually now have a two-tone colored cardstock, a dyed cardstock. So it doesn't have the same weight to it, and it's not dyed all the way through the way our milled cardstock is. So that would be useful for those of you who scrapbook and you don't want your albums to get too heavy and things like that. So anyway, that's just a little blurb about our cardstock. And then we're going to take some basic white cardstock, and I am going to cut it. I'm going to create a layer that is 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. Okay, so love our Stampin' Up paper trimmer that has all the measurements there. And what I discovered with this paper trimmer is that the numbers don't wipe off, like they don't wear off. When I first started paper crafting, I had sort of a cheapo trimmer from somewhere else, and the numbers literally wore off, so I couldn't see them. But that doesn't happen with the Stampin' Up trimmer, so which is fantastic. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to give it a bit of a Christmassy winter theme, because I think that's what this stamp set kind of calls for. So I'm going to use this embossing folder called the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder. So what I'll do is pop it in here. Okay, and actually before I cut it out, you're going to have to see what I'm doing. I'm actually going to cut a window first. So the reason why I'm cutting the window first before embossing, because if I emboss first and then cut out the window, what I've embossed will just get kind of flattened a bit when I go through the machine. So whenever I do embossing and cutting on the same piece of paper, I always cut first. That's just a little tip for you. I am here to share tips and tricks. So we'll use our cut and emboss machine. So I'm going to cut a little window in this layer by using the Stylish Shapes die. And this is, I have almost been tempted to get a second set of these Stylish Shapes dies because I do so much cutting And sometimes my helpers are helping and I still need more. Okay, so just pop that through there. Okay. And so that is how we create the cutout. So we can save this piece for another piece, another project. And then what I'll do is I will pop it in this Snowflake Sky embossing folder. Okay, so it's just got lots of little snowflakes and dots, and I'm trying to center it a bit. There's a little line down here that helps to keep it give you a bit of a guide so that it's semi-straight in there. And then we'll run it through our cut and emboss machine again. Isn't it amazing? This thing can cut, this thing can emboss. When you purchase this tool, you get all the plates you need to do whatever you want, whether it's embossing or cutting. Okay, so we'll put that through there. And look at the magic here. Okay, so you see how it just dresses up the front, gives a little bit of texture, gives that winter look. Okay, so let's move this out of the way so we've got our layer. Okay. And there we go. And I'm not going to glue it down yet because we're going to do something special. When I saw these critters, I thought they were so cute. And so I was like, I really want to make this card a cute, sweet card. What can we do to do that? And then I thought, aha, I remembered that we have these white loose snowflake embellishments. Can you guess in the comments where I'm going to go with this card? Let me see your comments. So I think they're actually out of stock right now. But put it on your wish list or tell me to put you on the watch list when they come back in. Who can guess what I'm going to do with these little snowflakes? Go ahead and tell me in the comments, but I'll just keep going so that you can see what's happening here. So I've got an embossed side where it's popped up and a debossed side. So there's no reason you couldn't use the debossed side. It's totally up to you what you prefer. I'm going to use the embossed side. So this is the front. This is the back. I am going to use our window sheets. Okay. There we go. And so what our window sheets are, it's like a plastic window, acetate kind of idea. Yeah, Shirley's got it in the comments. Shaker card. Oh, good morning. Oh, I love seeing friends pop in. Good morning, Rona. Okay, so we are going to make a shaker card. So if you've never done a shaker card, what you need is some kind of shaker fill. So I'm going to use these snowflakes. You need the window sheets. Okay, and you get 2 sheets of 12 by 12 window sheets for like $7 or something. It's not like it's super expensive. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to adhere the window sheet to kind of close off that opening, but still allow you to kind of see through. Okay, so I'm just going to use the Stampin' Seal here. And then I'll close off that hole with my window sheet. Okay, great. So I could stick it on like that, but then there'll be no room for the shaker. So we have to lift. We have to create a lift. And the way we're going to do that is by using these tried and true adhesives. I don't know if you've ever used them before. They're called foam adhesive strips. Okay, so let me show you what they look like. Okay, you get 2 of these kind of strips in the package, I believe. Okay, and so they basically act like Stampin' Dimensionals, except that they are like a band, a strip. Okay, and I do find them kind of like more sturdy. I don't know if they actually are or whether it's just the shape, but there are times when you really just want a straight adhesive rather than our hexagon Stampin' Dimensionals. So what we're going to do here, because the benefit of the strip is that you can create like a cage. I don't know if that's the right word, like a cage to house the shaker fill. Okay, so, and the great thing about this is even though it comes in a long strip like this, you don't have to use the whole strip at the same time. Okay, so what we're doing is we're basically creating a cage to block off where the shaker fill will go. Okay, so that's why the straight edges of our foam strips are better than using dimensionals, because dimensionals you won't really be able to build the gate the same way. It's like a corral, like you know how you corral animals. We are trying to corral the shaker bits that we're going to use. Okay, so that's what we're going to do there. They are great. And you don't just use them for shaker cards, right? Sometimes you just want to clean and clear lift. Oops, I don't want to see the adhesive through the window. So I'm making sure to be, not seen in this little window here. Okay. Okay. Tell me in the comments, have you ever done a shaker card before? Or is this your first time learning about it? If it's your first time, welcome to the world of shaker cards. I was talking to someone at work, and I was talking about shaker cards. And this is a colleague. I normally speak French with her. And then I was like, hey, how do you say shaker card in French? Oh, yeah, cap de shaker, which made me giggle. Okay, so do you see our little cage that we've created here? Okay, so this is a double-sided adhesive. So we just peel it and put it like this, but we're not going to put it until we've put our shaker. So I'm just going to burnish this a bit so this doesn't pop up. Okay. And we will add some of these shaker bits here. You can put more or less. Look at it, it's like it's snowing. Okay, it's great. And then we'll peel off the adhesive. Okay. And we'll just aim to if I had been smart, okay, do as I say, not as I do. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the shaker part is fine, but I've got this whole section down here that I forgot to, this is another reason why, even though I don't need that shaker part there, it just, I don't know, it just drops here and I don't want it to drop. I still want it to be a little bit elevated, so I should have put that there. But it looks like we can sneak it through, so I'm gonna, there we go. Oh boy, Genevieve was a little crooked, but anyway. Okay, isn't that fun? This would be so fun to give like a little to a granddaughter, a grandson, right? Just because children love to see things move around. Okay, right? I think I had some of the snowflakes are like stuck in there. But anyway, that is the base of our shaker. So let's decorate the rest of the card. Bring those little critters from our Christmas friends to life. So I will do that just by stamping them on some scrap paper here. I'm going to use the polar bear. So let's stamp, and feel free to chat with me in the comments. while I'm stamping and coloring. So I'm going to be using blends markers to color these guys in. So the recommended ink with the blends markers is our Memento Black. So I'm just inking that up. Okay. And then I am also, so for those of you who voted for the polar bear, yay. And then I'm also doing this cute little mouse. We're going to have two because, you know, when I did the little question on my Facebook page, some people, I got all the different answers. So I thought, let's see if we can use two critters on the same card. Okay. Okay, there we go. So let's color it in. I'm going to grab some blends markers and you can craft along with me or enjoy what I'm creating here. Okay, so, and I want to give, I know polar bears are normally white, but it's kind of nice if we can add something. And you know, in nature, they're not completely white. So I'm just going to add a little bit of, this is our ivory. No, this is one of our neutral colors. But you could use light petal pink as well. I'm just going to go along his little belly where the shading is, just to add a little bit of something, right? Just to define him a little bit, I think would be nice. And maybe he's a little dirty from being out in nature, right? So we'll do that. And then let's color the little wreath around his neck. Super cute. Mr. Polar Bear. I'm not too concerned. I'm trying to avoid the little holly berries because I'll color them in red. But if I make a little mistake, it's not the end of the world. It's handmade. So polar bears hang out in the snow, right? So this would be perfect with our shaker card. And then let's color in these little berries. Can you see him coming to life? See how these blends markers really jazz up the card? And we'll do the blue, the bow. Okay. What do you guys think? Hi, Paulette. Yes, it is a fun card for Christmas. Now, Paulette is a demonstrator, and all demonstrators are part of the Stampin' Up! Family Fun. She kind of defined herself as a hobby demonstrator. And so that just kind of says there's all different kinds of demonstrators. There are some that do it as a hobby jobby, or some people that just really take advantage of the discount. And there's some that earn a little extra on the side to help probably pay for the crafting supplies. That's how I started, just to have, and it helped give me something to focus on besides my screaming babies that I had at home when I started many years ago. It's been, this year will be 17 years. This October 17th, I feel like, is my stamp anniversary. So that's kind of fun. Okay, and let's color this little mouse in. I'm going to do gray. So with the starter kit special on right now, anybody can enjoy and take advantage of this starter kit deal. You do, there is a special join offer on right now, but there's a special way to join. So it's not the same as when you shop for product in my store. There's a tab at the top that says join. And so it will help walk you through, because you are entering into a special relationship with Stampin' Up! That gives you the ability to sell the product if you want. But also other perks are that you get to see product first, you get to order product first. We're actually, demonstrators are in a pre-order period to be able to order some new online exclusives products that will be coming next month. So it also kind of helps you out, because I know if you're concerned things sell out quickly. It helps demonstrators a lot because you can order before the general public and then be more likely to get what you want. Okay, so I didn't mean to make his nose kind of gray there, but anyway, and then we'll do his little hymn book in this ivory color just to keep it. Oh, I missed his little paw. Hello, little paw. Let's do that. Now the blends markers, they come in many colors and they come in light and dark. So sometimes why you want that is to add a little extra shading, right? So I'm still using the gray, but now I'm just using the darker one to add just a little bit of extra highlight to him, right? Little definition on his little head. How cute is that? And if you want, we can add a little bit of lighter color in his ears. Look at how cute that is. So there aren't coordinating dies. There aren't coordinating dies, but we can absolutely use our scissors and cut these babies out. So that's what we're going to do. And then I am going to add it to our card. Now, again, Stampin' Up! Has some great tools for us. I already showed you the cut and emboss machine is a great tool, but we can't overlook these basic tools like our paper snips. Okay, they're very sharp. It's so funny. It suddenly reminded me, I like to do private events. So if you're looking for things to do with your girlfriends, book me for a private event. I remember I was at a private event and I had these little scissors and they were cutting something out. As somebody said, that they were in love with the scissors. I mean, she's like, I think I'm having a love affair with these scissors because they allow you to do a little bit of fine cutting. They're very sharp. They're not really for children to use because of the very sharp point at the end. But what that gives you, that sharp point at the end, just gives you a little more precision when you're cutting. And we call this kind of cutting fussy cutting. Okay. So some people love it or hate it. I don't tend to do a lot of it, but some people find it really relaxing to just do some fussy cutting of these great images that we have. So that's what we're going to do today for this card, since there's no coordinating dies. But it also helps because if you don't have a cut and emboss machine, don't panic. Don't forget, you can cut out with scissors as well, but I would recommend getting our paper snips because they cut so nicely. And then we'll do our little mouse here as well. So for those of you that already signed up for the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp in November, some of you may have just paid a deposit because of the previous stamp camp was when we started collecting registrations. So I'm going to be in touch to tell you the final balance that's owed on that class. And Jennifer and I have decided on our add-on classes for that camp. So we've got 2 add-on classes. One will be Reindeer Days. The other will be the Christmas stockings. No, I can't remember what it's called. Sentimental Christmas. That's it. And we're going to focus on gift card holders and gift tags because we know we're doing our holiday stamp camp a little later this year in November. So we thought you might have your Christmas cards done, but you can always use gift card holders. Okay, so I'm going to set that up on my registration link right away, but you can just message me if you're interested so I don't miss you out for our November classes. Okay, I could have done a better job there, but how many of you, tell me in the comments if you're like me, where you're in the stage, the reading glasses are an important and necessary feature in our lives? I bet you are. I bet you are. Okay. Okay, cutie pie. So we should name these guys. This is a tradition. Whenever I stamp with critters, I always ask you all in my audience to name them. So what would you name this adorable little mouse here? Tell me what you'd name him. Let me look at his face a bit better. Let's see what we got. So we've got this little mouse. What would you name him? And then what would you name our little polar bear? Okay, so I'm just going to have him peeking over here, and the mouse is just perched on top. Isn't that cute? They're like a little couple. I'm sure there was like a movie of that, right? Where there's like a big dog and he's friends with a mouse or something like that. I can't remember. If you guys know, you can tell me in the comments. But let's stick this down. I'm going to pop it up with some dimensionals here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Seal, like Cecil? Are you trying to say Cecil? That's a cute name. Okay. And then we'll. Oh, I see Susan saying she's having trouble watching the live, but she commented, so I'm not sure. Okay, usually if you just click above, the video will start playing. Like if you click on the image, it should start playing. Okay, and I thought we'd just add a little sentiment. So since I colored with some red here, I want to bring that together. So I'm going to use a little bit of our real red. Whoops. And I'm just going to create a little strip maybe with the real red. Maybe just 1/4 of an inch. I don't know, is 1/4 of an inch too small? 1/2 an inch? Right? And then we'll do our sentiment. We'll use some pool party again. Oh, I don't want to use that. That looks like it could be a great card base. Oh, avalanche, avalanche, avalanche. I try to have a neat and tidy craft room, but you never know what's going to happen. Okay, we've got some avalanche things happening, everything falling out. Okay, so I'm going to do a 3/4 inch. I don't know how long we need to be. Let's try 2.5. Right, and we can use our happy holidays. Okay, so many things falling, but don't worry, I am unharmed. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Leslie. I'm glad you're liking it so far. There's a whole bunch of new products because we released a holiday catalog. So if anyone doesn't have a catalog and wants to shop with me and wants to get one, don't be afraid to let me know and I can get one to you. But I always like to say thank you to those who shop with me. So I often have customer appreciation events or a gift with an order. There we go. Okay, something like that. Yes, yes, I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling happy, friends. There's nothing like creating a cute card to start your day off right. Okay. I'm just going to cut a little banner here just because I thought that would add a little something. Okay, this doesn't need to be quite that long, but let's stick this down here. Where's my adhesive? Here we go. Okay, what do you guys think so far? I don't know whether this is too long. I'll just snip it a bit here. There we go. And there we go. There is our finished card for today. How do I store my scrap paper? Susan's asking. Yep, right in the package. That's where I store it. Hence the avalanche I was talking about because I had turned it the wrong way and everything was falling out. So I don't have any magical way to store it. I just store it in the package. And then when I need it, I poke my hand in there and take out whatever size I want. So that works for me. Okay, so that is the card I wanted to share with you today using the Christmas Friends stamp set. So, of course, don't be shy. You can feel free to go and shop in my store. Or if you're a demonstrator, I know we have many Team Stick girls watching. Don't forget that you can shop yourself with your demonstrator discount and enjoy that. And if you're not a demonstrator yet, come join my community. There's always something exciting going on. And with the amazing deal right now, choosing 100 and no, you get to choose $206 worth of product and pay only $135 is the perfect excuse to join our community and continue to take advantage of the discount because we have exciting things coming up in the future as well. And so you want to be first dibs and in the know with everything. So that's that. And then don't forget, if you're interested in being part of my VIP membership, you can join through getting the surprise package each month or by being a Paper Pumpkin subscriber with me. So there's so many different ways to connect with me. I love to share stamping. Let me turn on the light here. And here, we'll move this a bit. I love to share stamping, and even though my life has changed in the past couple of years working full time, I still make time to share crafting and what I've created with you because it's no fun to craft alone. So thank you so much for joining me today. Even if you're watching live or watching the replay, stay in touch with me. Make sure you're on my email newsletter list so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.